Alright, another powerful tool for users, professional traders, is a rebalance to model for single account. What this allows is a Schwab download on balances and positions to then be compared to a model that the users created, so you know what to buy, sell, and trade to a model. Simple as that. And hopefully an efficient method. That's the process was created. The models, 1 through 3 choices for each user, created by themselves. Model 1, tab here. Highlighted here. That would be the import. It's as simple as Model 2 now is highlighted. It would import and match to Model 2. And you guessed it, Model 3 goes to Model 3. So whatever is highlighted, that's what's going to be matched to. Covered in our basics is how to match up a folder for select basis. So the Asset Planet tools will convert the Schwab data into a usable format for our program to do its magic. I'm going to show you one right now, which is something you should do on a regular basis. Importing the client restriction and disclaimers template. That way, if there's any client that has a restriction, you get the most updated information. Here's the file, and you see the title says test sample in the file. This is test sample folder. These are test sample folders for other programs that you'll be using. Specifically, we created a playground for a user to try the program. So we are using this fictitious sample. I'll show you what it looks like. The account number is fictitious, names are fictitious, but the program will code and cross-reference, so the user, while they're practicing, will see stock that violates restriction or a dollar limit cash minimum. This mini CRM does not act as a tool that will automatically change anything. These are just note fields. Allows the user to remind themselves, oh yes, this client wanted us to keep so much money because tax is coming up, or rent and normal expenses, or this client doesn't like a certain stock for whatever reason. Well, we turn back to the instructions tab. That import, something you want to do on a frequent basis, our client restriction tab and our template work through every single program. So update in one area, the template, and all of our programs will pull from that information. Just update once. Now let's do the magic. After downloading from Schwab, you import with this button. All right, what does the magic results show us? Well, let's take this from left to right. Well, more accurate, let's go from bottom to top. Starting with, we are on the Rebalance and Export tab. To the left, you saw the neighbors Model 1, 2, and 3, and Model 2 is selected. Top left-hand corner, you see a nice text box here written in such polite way. If you own bonds, watch this help video. We're telling you, raise cash first by selling your bonds if you intend to, otherwise lock them out, because bonds don't trade like stocks. They require a bid system that's different. So they're not as active. It won't create an export file. So in this example, taken from our test samples, everything about this is fake, but you could still do the math and the program could be a test. So the account numbers are fake, the dollars value is fake, but let's show how it works. So in this particular example, we had a $132,000 account. This is how much the cash was in the account at the time. No client restrictions were triggered. This particular model put 90% in equities, or ETFs, and 10% in cash. Tells us what's available for cash, what's available for selves, and that's a problem because the cash and the selves leave us with $3,000, and we just said it's 10% on the model. So here's what the program can do. From left to right, we'll walk through all the choices. A flexible, fast way for a user or professional manager to adjust, tweak an account to a model, but maybe make those adjustments based on market conditions or some other pertinent factors, so they don't have to go back and change the whole model every time, which, as we all know, is a headache. In this case, let's say, what happens if we don't buy Google? We're going to lock that out. Right away, we lose that cash, and that's a huge chunk of the account. So you can lock or unlock a position, and the program will automatically calculate what the effects of the cash are. Well, since we won't have enough cash, we're selling out all our stocks, we're going to have to adjust something. So maybe this turns into 8%, and this turns into 11%. Oh, all of a sudden we have enough cash based on this model. Was that the only way we could have solved it? No, there was another way. Let's go back here. Put this at 15. Put this at 15. Let's say since the model was created, you're okay with now having, today, the trader, 2% cash. Now this account will be able to rebalance. Always leave enough of a buffer because prices do get old. They're not to the fractional second. We always recommend some type of buffer to eliminate errors. We have a best practices video section separately, but for right now to progress, step 1, you've ensured the model looks good as a user. Step 2, you're going to export those results to a folder so that Schwab will be able to take that data and do something with it. Trade, put into a bulk order, export compliance file, separate videos for both of these. Here's your rebalanced model, all the features.